Wrestling has more than one royal family.
About to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Mama said when I was younger, hot top free better man. You took it all away.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy C Money back with another video, and yes, I know, I was not able to make SmackDown reactions. I apologize for that. I was so busy this weekend, guys. I'm really apologize because it was big, because it was the season premiere. Roman Reigns was there and stuff, but don't worry, because we're gonna talk about everything that happened on SmackDown right now. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to do it quick though, so we don't, because we also have to talk about Raw. So yeah, but I'll make, since I wasn't able to make SmackDown reactions, I'll make sure we talk a little bit about that right now. And then we'll get into Raw reactions, yeah, for last night. But yeah, so LA Knight and Roman Reigns had a face-off, which was awesome. I think we're gonna see that now at Crown Jewel. Let's see, what else? I'm just going to talk about the important stuff. Nick Aldis, Nick Aldis is the new general manager of Friday Night SmackDown. He was like a former wrestler, but I don't think he was ever in WWE. So now he's in WWE and he's a general manager. And now Adam Pearce is just the general manager of Raw, and Nick Aldis is the general manager on SmackDown, so that's cool. And the superstar that was traded to SmackDown because Jey Uso went to Raw was Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens is now on SmackDown, and Sammy is kind of is not really happy about that, but we'll talk about all that in a little bit. But and it was cool because Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso defeated Austin Theory and Grayson Waller to retain the tag team championships. Then Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa had a face-off with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, and then Roman Reigns came out, and Roman Reigns and Cody were face-to-face. For the first time since the night after WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes and Roman were face-to-face. Yes, it's gonna happen. WrestleMania 40, it's gonna happen. And it's really gonna happen now that we'll talk about what happened on Raw, but the Judgment Day won back the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. We'll talk about it, but yeah, so, and apparently Roman and Jimmy apparently are all good. Like Jimmy wants back in the bloodline, but you know, but he was funny because I miss Roman so much. It was so great to see him back, especially in like the backstage segments in the Bloodline locker room and stuff. And it was funny because like for like the past few weeks that Roman hasn't been here, Paul Heyman had like gray hair all around, and then as soon as Roman comes back, he dyed it black to like, he dyed it back to being like brown. Brown or black, I don't know, yeah. He dyed it as soon as Roman came back. Cause you know how you get gray hair when you're stressed out. So he was so stressed out without Roman. Then as soon as Roman came back, he dyed his hair. Back to Paul Heyman. But yeah, so and Jimmy Uso kept saying yeet, and Roman's like, don't say that word. And then he says it again, yeet, and he goes, stop doing that. Well, because since Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso are saying yeet a lot, Roman doesn't like yeet because Jey and Cody are saying it. Yeah. So he's like, no, you can't say that because they say it. I don't want to hear you say that, all right? Don't use that word anymore. It's so funny. I miss Roman, man. I'm happy to finally have him back. But yeah, that, and then Roman Reigns speared LA Knight after LA Knight defeated Solo Sikoa. So, you know, yeah, Reigns and LA Knight at Crown Jewel. That's definitely coming. But now let's talk about Raw. Sami Zayn comes out. He's wearing a Kevin Owens shirt, and he's very upset because, Kevin Owens got traded to SmackDown, and Sami's like, I love Jey Uso. I was so happy to have him come to Raw, but now that Owens, my tag team partner, is now on SmackDown, it's bittersweet. Yeah. But Sami is looking forward to having like a singles career and hopefully get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. And then the Judgment Day come out, and they're about to attack Sami, but Jey Uso comes out and he helps Sami. He grabs he has 2 chairs. He gives a chair to Sami. He has a chair, and then the Judgment Day run off. Yeah, and then Sami drops the chair and walks away. So and then they had a backstage segment of how Sami Zayn was kind of pissed off at Jey because he's like, like you're here and now Kevin's on SmackDown, and it's your fault because you had to come here. But then Sami was upset that he said that, so after Jey walked away, he's like, no, Jey, come back, and he's like, Jey, I'm sorry, I'm just, so like, Sami Zayn kind of snapped on Jey a little bit, but then he apologized for it. He's like, hey man, I'm sorry, it's been a rough week, and Jay's like, yo, we're cool, like, you still got me, I always got your back, bro, so, we're cool for now, yeah. But, Sami kind of snapped on Jey, but then he's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm going through a lot right now. So, yeah, so what's really going on with Sami? He's like, because he snapped on Jey, but then he apologized for it. So he's like, he's going through a rough time. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Ricochet in a Falls Count Anywhere match, but it was awesome. The Ricochet had a big dive from the crowd. It took out Shinsuke and stuff. So that was cool, but Shinsuke wins in the end. And then Piper Niven defeated Natalya, but then they kept beating her up afterwards, and then Tegan Nox came out to help out. And then Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins are going to face each other for the World Heavyweight Championship at Crown Jewel. But Seth came out and he was saying to Drew how, like, doing all this stuff, how, like, I'm getting beat up, you don't help me, but then as soon as the briefcase comes in, you help me. And then he was saying, because, Drew, he's talking about the bloodline again, and Seth is like, get over it. Stop talking about the bloodline. What happened, happened. You have to get over it, Drew. Get over it. And Drew's like, well, yeah, look at this. I was this close to becoming champion. I was this, that, and I'm not because of the bloodline. So you might find it hard for me to just let it go. It's not that easy to let it go. But so him and Seth are just going back and forth, getting heated. But Seth is like, I am going to beat you at Crown Jewel, and I'm gonna do you a favor. So it got very heated between Seth and Drew. Yeah. And then Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn had a confrontation. Drew, he was being like nice to Sami, but then he said, after what you said to Jey Uso, you then apologized to him. Why? Yeah, so, again, it got heated between Drew and Sami. Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn are going to have a matchup next week on Raw. That's going to be interesting. McIntyre and Zayn next week. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Ludwig Kaiser defeats Johnny Gargano because Giovanni Vinci had to get involved, distracting Johnny, allowing Ludwig to get the victory. Rhea Ripley, and again, and Seth, I forgot to mention, Seth is also questioning Drew about this whole thing with the Judgment Day, because Rhea Ripley was secretly talking with Drew McIntyre in the background of an interview last week. So, and Damian Priest was like, I think we should take Drew out, but Rhea Ripley's like, no, we have a plan. So what's the plan? Like, what is Drew and Rhea Ripley have planned? Yeah. Well, it's obviously going to be something with the World Heavyweight Championship, but just what's going on? And then, Gunther defeated Big Bronson Reed to retain the Intercontinental Championship. That was awesome. Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler had a match, but it ended in a disqualification because Nia Jax came out, Raquel Rodriguez came out, Zoe Stark came out, and they were all brawling. And then it ends up being that it's going to be a fatal 5-way match at Crown Jewel. Rhea Ripley defending the Women's World title against Raquel, Shayna, Nia, and Zoe. Fatal 5-way match for the Women's World title. Yeah. So that's going to be very interesting. And then I think, and then Jimmy Uso costs his brother again. Judgment Day win back the Undisputed Tag Team Championships because Jimmy Uso super kicked Jay when the referee wasn't looking. So Jimmy again costs Jay. Just like he did at SummerSlam, he does it again here. So, so now they cost them the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Jimmy, why, Jimmy, why? But that has to build up to, it's going to be Solo and Jimmy versus Cody and Jay at Crown Jewel. And then it's going to be like Roman Reigns and LA Knight and stuff. And then it's probably going to be like obviously a big 5-on-5 match at Survivor Series. Yeah, we know that's coming too. So it's going to be awesome. But guys, that's it. So yeah, Raw was pretty good. New tag team champions, all because of Jimmy Uso costing his brother Jay again. Yeah. Oh, what the heck, man. But but that's it, guys. I thank you guys for watching. I love all you guys. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe for more. NXT reactions. I don't know if I can make NXT reactions tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know. Probably not this week, only because it's a busy school week this week, so I'm probably not going to be able to. But then SmackDown reactions are going to be up Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. But that's it, guys. Again, I thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe for more. I love all you guys. And C Money is out.